people present their situationships to their friends and family, and their family and friends know what it is. Like, oh, that's the third one he bringing around this month? Oh, don't say her name? Okay. Hey everybody, and welcome back to ReparTay Season 2. If you don't know by now, I go by Taylor Made, and I'm going to be your host on this beautiful journey. If it's your first time joining us, welcome. Welcome to ParTay, where we get it lit, we get it cracking, we keep it honest. And if you are a returning visitor, welcome back. I really appreciate all of your support. Either way, if it's your first time here, if you've been here before, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, people, okay? Because we have some exciting things coming up in the future. We have some great giveaways coming up. We have some good content dropping and me taking some trips and doing some other fun things. And I want you guys to be a part of that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now that we got that out the way, you already know we got to get into this question of the week. And I think this one is a bit of a controversial topic, but a good one to talk about nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this week's question was, does talking to more than one person at a time make you a thought? Well, does talking to more than one person at a time make someone a thought? I mean, what's a thought? I mean, I know it means that hole over there, but like, let's really unpack this. What is a thought? This is a subject I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, so I'm glad somebody finally brought it up. But before we get into my answers and how I feel, let's talk to some of our ParTay people and see what they have to say.
Hello. So my question today is, does talking to more than one person at a time make someone a thought?
That's a good question. Right.
Does talking to more than one person at a time make somebody a thought?
It doesn't make them a thought.
Does talking to more than one person make somebody a thought?
I'll say, I feel like no. It depends on how explicit can we be.
Talking to more than one person, no, that does not make them a thought.
It depends on if you're sexually active with them. I feel like if you have multiple partners and you don't know like exactly what you want yet, yeah, you're a thought.
Okay, so I feel like if you're fucking more than one person, then yeah, but talking, like, that's just talking. Like, as long as you ain't like, thotting and bopping, then I feel like you good.
I mean, talking to more than one person, like in a relationship, you being a player, a thought is more laying around with everybody, for money, things of that nature, to get something for nothing, basically.
It's like a personal preference because I don't talk to more than one person at a time. I like to take one at a time. So my opinion could be skewed, but I feel like, yeah, if I'm talking to a guy and he's talking to 20 other girls, yeah, you're a thought.
I think that it doesn't make you a thought. I think you should be honest, though, in what you're doing. And when you're honest, that just makes things better. And always use safety, practice safety in whatever you do. And, I don't think it makes you a thought at all. I don't either.
We also have to show some love to our people who are submitting their answers via Instagram on my QTNA highlight on my profile. Remember, every Tuesday you can check out a new question and drop some of your answers and have them featured right here on the show. For example, my girl Jenna Benawina said, no, that makes someone smart. Being a prostitute makes you a hoe. A true gentleman said, nope, we're all adults. If you're single, you need to figure out who is best for you. It says whole, but I'm gonna say who because I know what you meant, bro. I got your back. Brandon Richard said, nope, that is the best way to date in my opinion. Juicy Contradiction says, not at all. Jesus speaks to all who will listen, and we dare not call Jesus a hoe. Am I gonna go to hell because I said Jesus and hoe in the same sentence? See, you compromising my Christianity. I'm about to block you. Ariane Gerard said, we're all a hoe to somebody. So what is being a hoe really? I'm gonna leave that to you because I'm not a hoe to somebody, okay? Alex D _ said, no, but I feel like sleeping with multiple people does. But what does talking include? We're gonna get into that, girl. And lastly, Zartholomew says, can we first identify what a definition of a hoe would be? I think we should. That's my personal experience alone. I've never really known what a hoe is. So it's a garden tool. If we use it in the correct format, grammatical meaning, it means a garden tool. However, you know, growing up, I've heard hoes could be a bunch of different things. A hoe could just be a girl you don't like. A hoe could be a girl who's a little bit loose or fluid with her sexuality or open with her sexuality. A hoe, according to my brother when I was 9 years old, is a girl that wears big hoops and lip gloss. Glad that's not true. But a hoe could be a bunch of different things. The word is too open for interpretation. So what is a hoe? I feel like, just like my girl in that video, I feel like a hoe is a person that sleeps around with multiple people. And I'm saying that because all juices don't mix well, okay? STDs are a real thing. So if you just going around spreading your hot pocket and slinging your Vienna sausage at everybody, that kind of makes you a hoe in my book. That's how I'm gonna go ahead and call it out. But do I think that talking to more than one person makes you a hoe? No. Talking is a necessary part of the process. Let's just be honest. Being a millennial and trying to date overall is hard because there's so many levels to it. There's talking, there's dating exclusively, there's being in a situationship, there's being in a relationship, there's being in an open relationship. There's so many variables nowadays that goes into being in a relationship that it's freaking confusing. So let's go ahead and clear some of those up. Talking is the beginning stage of it all. I see you, I think you're attractive, I think you might be my type, but I honestly, literally need to talk to you to figure that out. So this is the interview process. This is the getting to know you. Like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? Where'd you go to school? What do you do for a living? Where do you live? Where do you want to live? Basic qualifying questions. Do you meet the bare minimum of my standards to move on to the next round? So that's talking. Talking is an interview process, and I don't know of any job that interviews one person. Don't know of none. You are your product. You know, you are your brand, you are your business. You need to interview as many people as possible so that you know that you're getting a good pool of people and candidates to get to know. So then there comes the next step. In my opinion, the next step that follows talking is dating. Okay, so we're talking on the phone, we're texting, and I'm like, okay, he doesn't seem like a psycho or a serial killer. Let's go hang out. So we're meeting up at the movies, we're going to dinner, we're going to Main Event, we're going to Andretti. We're going to go do something fun, but in person this time to, you know, try to nurture that relationship a little bit more, talk a little bit more, get to know this person a little bit better. This stage of the process, I personally feel like things need to be Dutch. You pay for your stuff, I pay for mine. That way, at the end of the day, if either party didn't have a good time, we walked away with what we came in here with. We didn't gain anything, we didn't technically lose anything. You don't have to go home feeling like, bro, I paid for this girl's dinner and she ain't text me back. You know, it's a guilt-free way, a guilt-free get out of jail free card. Pay for your own stuff. My mom taught me that when you go on dates, especially the first date, you want to make sure that you have your own money, because at any point that date goes left, you can get up and you can go. Okay, you don't have to wait for him to pay for the tab, you don't have to wait for him to drive you home. You drive yourself, you pay for yourself, and to test the chemistry between y'all. That's what dating is for. Now, exclusively dating, now he can pay. Now you can pay for him, he can pay for you. You guys are, you know, getting into a little bit more activities that afford you the opportunity to really dive deeper into those conversations and get to know each other. So now we're checking morals, we're checking values, or I'm checking, you know, how were you raised? You know, what aspirations do you have? What are you doing to work towards those aspirations? Are you saving money? This is where things get fuzzy, because people think that dating exclusively and being in a relationship are two different things. Which, I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But I feel like the two are mutually the same damn thing. I'm only talking to one person. I'm only kissing one person. You're only sleeping with one person. You're not interested in anybody else. You're committed. Your loyalty is to this person. What is the difference between that and being in a relationship? Exactly. nothing. So they're the same. You're in a relationship now. Things are going smooth, things are going well. And then, you know, fortunately, if your relationship is strong enough, if this is the right person, you're moving on to marriage and different things like that. You know, we're talking about how many kids do you want? What type of house do you want to live in? You know, what type of marriage do you want to have? What type of debt are you in? Because once I sign my name on that marriage certificate, your debt is my debt is your debt. You know, things of that nature. We need to start diving into deeper conversations like that. And that's dating in a millennial process. This dating in 2019, that's what it looks like. Only thing I really caution is that if you are talking to more than one person, if it's in your nature, if it's in your heart, if it's in your spirit, I would tell the other people that I'm talking to other people as well. We're not exclusive right now because I believe in setting expectations. I feel like when you have expectations, it minimizes the chances for disappointments, that nobody's feeling like, oh, I thought it was just me and you. I never told you that. I never said that. So to minimize disappointments, I would suggest setting expectations up front. To sum it up, talking to multiple people does not make someone a thought, does not make you a hoe. I feel like spreading your hot pocket for a bunch of different people at the same time is a little hoish. It's a little hoish. But to each his own. You know, we're not here to judge or ReparTay, we're here to inform. So I hope that answers your question, whoever submitted it. Again, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'd love to see some more subscribers, you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because those things matter too. Also, make sure you're visiting ReparTay.com. Make sure you're checking out previous episodes, some blog posts, and you can catch little things on there about me. Follow me on all social medias. I'm ReparTay, ReparTay_. I'll have it listed at the bottom for you in case you didn't catch it. But thank you for watching. I love you guys. Thank you for always supporting me. Until the party continues, that's a wrap. Now, things I left out. Situationships. Are you in a situationship? Here's how you tell. If you are doing wifey things for a man that doesn't claim any part of you, you, my friend, are in a situationship. Man, if you cooking for her, picking her up, buying her groceries, taking her on these nice adventures and stuff, and she hasn't told not one of your friends that y'all in a relationship, she hasn't told you that y'all in a relationship, she hasn't even inquired about being in a relationship, you might be in a situationship.